How's everyone doing today? Welcome to the Wolfpack Man YouTube channel, Old Man, Old Packs. And today we've got old being the emphasis, 1982 Topps football, a graded pack, PSA 8. I've been trying to do at least one graded pack a month. They're a little expensive, but you guys are worth it. Actually, for me, I want to do the old stuff. I love the old wax, and this is the only way that I feel like I can get an old wax pack that the chances of it being searched, it still could be searched, obviously, but I'm hoping my chances are better that these graded packs aren't searched versus just a pack I bought from somebody on eBay that they're some of them though. I picked up, obviously I've picked up packs on eBay that haven't been searched, but I like the idea of the graded pack. So this set, 1982 Topps, 528 cards. Some of the Hall of Famers: Dan Fouts, Randy Gradishar, Ken Stabler, Terry Bradshaw, Franco Harris, Steve Largent, Walter Payton, Sweetness, Joe Montana. Some of the rookies from this year include three Hall of Famers: Anthony Munoz, Lawrence Taylor, and Ronnie Lott. So obviously a Lawrence Taylor pull would be huge. So let me put my protective eyewear on and start drilling. Excuse my Dallas Flash. Obviously everybody knows who the Dallas Flash are. Pickleball Dynasty. Look how good I'm getting at this. Man, I think I've been doing this a few times. This is the part I don't care for that much. Caught it. Okay. Let's set this. Didn't even need the screwdriver this time. Could you imagine if I were to bring my grandson over for an episode with the drill? That's almost tempting when I think about it. So again, there's there's the pack. It actually looks really nice. There's the back. They always talk about roller marks. I have no idea. I can never tell personally. So, all right. And why am I taking my time? Because I'm not resealing or anything like that, but I still have this idea in my head that there's, with all these cool wax packs that I've opened since I started the show, they're just, I have them all in binders. There has to be something I can do with with these wax packs. Wow, look at that. Not, no no gum tasting today. That's a given. But to me, this is art, and there's got to be something I can do with that. That's got to be a Buffalo Bill, right, from 1982. I wonder who that. I wonder who that is on that cover. Who the artist was rendering. So, oh, something's sneaking out here. Frank Lewis, 22. So there we got a little sticker. Oh, that's cool. I didn't realize these came in. I mean, I bought the sticker. I had episode after episode of opening these football stickers. I didn't realize that they had them in packs and they put them in the regular packs too. That's kind of cool. That's See, that looks like the same uniform right there. So it's got to be a Buffalo Bill. Okay. So normally I like to go back to front. That's Pete Johnson in action card on the very front of this. So I am going to flip this over, show you the back of the Pete Johnson card. Check it out. You got another football player running. Pete carried the ball for 1,000 yards. Second in the AFC in touchdowns. So that's kind of cool. That dude was a truck. Okay, so here is David Woodley, quarterback. And kind of notice David Woodley's card talks about Jake Scott having the career interceptions record for the Dolphins on a back of a quarterback card. I don't know if that's a compliment or not. Seems like it isn't. So there's David Woodley's card. I will be the first to admit I've never seen that card before, so that's kind of cool. Ted the Stork Hendricks, outside linebacker. Check that out. 5 seasons with the Colts, 1 season with the Packers, and then the Raiders. All pro Ted Hendricks card. How cool is that? I'll put Ted up here. Dave Verser, kickoff return artist. He only had 6 receptions in 1981, 2 rushes, and 29 kick returns. So there you go, Dave Verser. Uwe von Schamann, Dolphins kicker. It would not be the Wolfpack Man YouTube channel without a plethora of kickers. You know that, and I know that. Bruce Harper, running back, on the sideline getting a drink. This set has these football cards for this late 70s and 80s had this was like considered an action photo right here. Tony Hill, Cowboys, led the Cowboys in receiving. Look at that, 1,000 yards in 79, 1,000 yards in 80, and 953 yards in 81. Tony Hill, another action photo. Ahmad Rashad, who went on to announcing fame. And here it says holds several club marks. So there's a young Ahmad Rashad. Very cool card. Alfred Jackson. Big play. Alfred lives up to his nickname, Big Play, for the Falcons. He has uncanny ability to run the deep route and come up with the football. Has good size and cutting ability. So that's kind of cool. And another action photo. And of course we have the amazing checklist card. I see Franco Harris Who else do I? Mel Blount, Terry Bradshaw. Oh, this has got the Jack Lambert, whole bunch of Hall of Famers. John Stallworth, Mike Webster. Oh, that's kind of funny. Chuck Muncie. Remember Chuck Muncie? And there's what the front of the checklist cards look like. So that's actually a kind of a cool card. Harlan, that might be the most valuable card I pull today. Harlan Huckabee. Impressive depth at running back for the Packers. Another shot of a guy sitting on the bench. It's too funny. Oh, man. Okay, we've got Green Bay Packers results for 1981. And let's see how they did against the Lions. The Lions beat them 31-27, and then they turn around and beat the Lions 31-17 later in the year. So who do we have? We have Jerry Ellis leading in rushing, James Lofton, Mike Butler, and then interceptions, Maurice Harvey, Mark Lee. So James Lofton, Hall of Fame card. So there we go. Wilbert Montgomery, another running back for the Eagles. Look at that. He had 1,400 yards in 1981. 1,500 yards in 1979. Wow. Did not realize he put up such big numbers early in his career. Wilbur Montgomery, for you Eagles fans. You can. So this is 82, and I'm noticing you can see the Dolphins logo on these helmets. Obviously the Bengals and the Eagles, so must be past the year where you couldn't do that anymore. So here's Burt Jones, LSU, and wow, I didn't realize he played 73-81 all with the Colts. So there's Burt Jones wearing his John Elway number. And the last card today is NFL passing leaders. I see Joe Montana, Kenny Anderson leading the AFC, Joe Montana leading the NFC, and lo and behold, we got Joe Montana on the front of this card. So how about that? Guess I'll have to do some rearranging here. Find a spot for Joe. And there we go. So Ted Hendricks, Joe Montana, James Lofton, Burt Jones. I mean, the checklist card is awesome. So straighten those up. So, but still, to pull 3 Hall of Famer cards out of a pack from 1982, to me, that pack is not searched. So happy about that. Peace and pickleball. Peace and pickleball. Just starting to chug through November. Life is good, right? Getting close to 2026, and I've got some fun stuff planned for 2026. I'll talk more about it when I get into December, but I've picked up a few more, at least enough of these so I can do one a month for 2026. So I'm excited about that. See you guys later.